Well, hello, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Sagittarius, we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading. I do have different decks here that we will be reading from, okay? But first, I'm going to actually read into this other deck that we haven't read with for a while here with Art of Manifestation and Oracle cards. We're going to go ahead and pull two cards for you. We're going to see what's going to come out, what you need to know, what is the most important thing here that Sagittarius need to know here. Let's get it. Hey, Queen Bee. This is for Sagittarius. Let's get it. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. That's one. You guys are too hard on yourself. You need to stop it. Okay. And then it says stay on course. All right, let's go ahead. Let's see what we have here. Restore balance and take time out. Do you know both of these cards have spa energy in it? You notice that? It has spa energy. Why is this coming out? Let's see. Restore balance. It says this card calls you to take notice of yourself. Same thing, right? What kinds of situations and people and circumstances are throwing you off balance? And more importantly, what enables you or what can help you regain balance to recenter yourself? Okay. Now, I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm just going to leave it just like that. Okay. Now, here, the next one says, take time out. Give yourself permission to stop and treat yourself. Okay. It says sometimes we just need to slow down and rest up. All right. It says, and yet sometimes we just keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing when there's clear signs that we need to slow down and stop. It says taking time out will allow you to replenish your energy, return to yourself, revitalize yourself, and you can feel abundant and you will have more focus and more energy. Now, why the hell is this coming out of your reading? This is not even problematic. This is like, this is what you need to do. We haven't even gotten into the problematic cards, by the way. We haven't. Okay. Hey, Chatty Chickie. Hey, Nikki Nicole. All right. Maybe you feel like giving up, or maybe you've been feeling like you've been wanting to give up, because this card here says staying on course. And if you pay attention to the cards that came before it, it is all about out of whack. You're like this disheveled individual. Is that how you pronounce it, right? You're like someone who has left their boyfriend's apartment. Okay. I don't know, on TikTok, it was funny. I was on TikTok the other day, and Common and Jennifer Hudson was on a street corner somewhere in, like, San Francisco. And all the women in the comment section was like, oh, they must have just got through finishing doing something. She just looks like her, she's all over the place. Her hair is all over the place. And I said, no, that's just Jennifer Hudson. That's how I've always known her, right? That's just what she looks like to me. But to some people, that's the energy that you're kind of, that you're thrown off to people. Like, you may not realize that other people may view you as being, unorganized. Not that you're ugly, not that your clothes are dirty or anything like that, but your energy is all over the place. You're not functioning properly. Right? And I understand that some things are perception, but when we're looking at this is not perception. This is what is being thrown off. This is how you've been. Disorganized, no planning, unplanned, scattered, and unfocused. But why? Here it says there has been very challenging times, or you've been feeling very challenged. That's why. And staying on course is basically saying, keep up the good fight. Persevere. You're like, I've already done that. Yes, I'm tired. You will have rest, because these cards are talking about resting and rejuvenating and replenishing. So we're saying, out of whatever it is that you've been experiencing, you will be able to experience this rejuvenation. You may be able to take yourself out and enjoy yourself at spas and getting your nails done and stuff like that. You may be able to do that. Here it says, be assured that you are going the right way, but most importantly, that the universe is supporting you. Now, we're about to get into the business. We're about to look at this. The cards are faced just like this, y'all, on my computer. And I just so happened was about to put this on top. Like, are we even being serious right now? What the hell is going on with y'all? We will see. Now, for those who are just now coming in, I'm going to use both of these decks. I'm going to use the pictures on these cards to describe to you what it is that you're experiencing and some things that you will be experiencing. I'm going to be using each card, 2 cards at a time. Now let's go ahead. We're going to start with this first deck. We're going to see what's coming out here for you, Sagittarius. Let's get it. Let's see what's happening here with Sag. None of these cards are in reverse. The Moon. The Moon. Okay. We're going to get to it in a minute. Queen of Pentacles. Hello. Hello. At the bottom of the deck, 6 of Swords. Let's actually focus on this 6 of Swords energy. When I first got this deck, this card stood out the most to me. Out of the whole deck, this was the card that stood out. Pay attention to the picture. Can you guys see this? Do you notice that there's people after him? And you see how he's crouched down, trying to escape something? You guys see that? I don't know why it's a little blurry. I just want you guys to see it. I want you to be able to see it without having any issues. It got a glare on here. I really do feel like this is what's been happening with you. I feel like you guys are trying to escape something or someone. There's a panicky energy here. And this is the fight and flight, right? You see the reason why this came out saying restore, take time out for you. You see what I'm saying? Because when you feel like you have to escape something or you feel like someone is trying to hurt you, kill you, hurt you. Do I even say that word on here? And I'm not saying physically, but remember, energetically, you can feel that way. Energetically, someone could be after you at your job where they're trying to take your job. They don't like you. They're after you. They're like, oh, no, we're going to make sure she go down. We're going to make sure they're going to go down. That's what we're going to do, right? But if you pay attention to the card, it says what? 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords is what? A time of peace. Because these people have no idea that he's there. He was able to escape the monsters. Whoever it is that are coming after you for your job or for your neck, you are going to be able to escape it. You get what I'm saying? And this happens in relationships as well. Here you are just needing a little peace. You need just a little peace. You need a little peace. But a lot of you have been experiencing someone in particular that's always attacking you in some kind of way. There's always some type of conflict, always some type of shuffle, tussle. There's always something going on. There's always something. Exactly, Alex. I literally just said that for Virgo, that somebody was suffering from PTSD in that reading. Some of you guys may have Virgo in your chart. You're dealing with a Virgo, right? Ooh, this was, when I tell you this right here, this card right here, this is the one that really did it for me. Because I'm like, man, this is how you know anybody that I read for, I can see through it. Because there's like 5 or 6 meanings I could get off of this card alone, right? Really, really good. Thank you so much, Alex. Thank you. I appreciate that. Queen of Pentacles. We haven't even gotten to that. I wanted to just get to this. Queen of Pentacles is even better. because the Queen of Pentacles is a very healing card. She always represents Taurus and Virgo to me. Not saying that it can't represent Capricorn. Capricorn is the King of Pentacles, is the king of the money. But the Queen of Pentacles always represents Taurus and Virgo to me. Taurus is the sixth house with dealing with healing. And Taurus is what? Mothering, nurturing. Do you not see that in this read? Do you not see that with her? Here it is again, a very nurturing energy, very healing energy here. The universe is going to bring this opportunity to you. It's going to fall into your lap in some way, shape, or form. And it's coming after what? The moon. Do you see how he's surrendering to the mother? I never knew that these cards glow. I mean, it was like reflective like that. That's crazy. My bad, y'all. I didn't even know that. I told you I never used these cards before in here. Probably like one time. You see how he's like surrendering, y'all. And remember how the Six of Swords came out and it literally says peace? Doesn't this look like restoring balance? Doesn't this look like a time, taking time out for yourself? Doesn't this look peaceful? Going with the flow. The wind in his sails, in the sail of his boat. Okay, that's what's really happening here. I love this. I love this. But anyway, oh yeah, you're definitely moving towards that time. Let's move to this deck. Sagittarius. Let's see what comes out at the bottom. Four of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, you guys have the Three of Cups. There is a friend that's at a distance that I do see that is very healing for you, very encouraging to you, or there will be. Oh, there could be someone visiting you. You see someone is at the door? Unexpected visitor? I would say so. Yeah, because the Three of Cups talks about getting together. This is like someone trying to pull you out of the house too. Like, come on, Sag. Come on, let's get out of it. Let's come out of the house. Let's you know. Let me take you out. And this could be anybody who's doing this, by the way. It could be a friend. It could be a lover. It could be that. But yes, this is what I'm seeing. Okay. This is someone who cares, someone who's checking in up on you, checking in on you. I don't see this as a bad thing because this person actually sees the person. So I really do feel like there is someone who's checking up on you, someone who is, you know, some type of unexpected visitor or something like that. It's funny because I see you being so busy with your finances, your money, with you, you know, with yourself. You're so quiet. You're so quiet. You're so quiet. A lot of your thoughts and feelings, you're just so quiet. You're holding a lot in. Maybe you haven't had a lot of people to really express your true feelings with, you know, because you don't want to be judged, especially with that Queen of Pentacles right before. Because, baby, one thing about Virgo, I'll say Virgo energy because I said Virgo and Taurus, right? You ain't trying to be judged. You know, Virgo is that judgmental energy. You like, I ain't got time for nobody to be judging me. I'm keeping all this shit to myself. Four of Pentacles, baby. But this is going to be someone that you can actually like open up to and they're not going to be judgmental. And this is a reason. And this could be a therapist, by the way. It could be, right? But again, you're in the energy of restoring. You're in the energy of taking time out and replenishing yourself and just letting go. And just, you can feel good. You can feel better now. Like there's the sense of serenity. You're not in this fight and flight. Like I said before, that Six of Swords is pretty harsh. Somebody was after you. Somebody was after your ass. You were feeling attacked. Okay. This is for Virgo. Oh, I mean, sorry. Why did I say Virgo? Oh, it's because I was saying Virgo. Some of you guys definitely have Virgo in your chart, by the way. Or you're dealing with a Virgo. This is Sag. Two of Pentacles with the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Manifestation work is definitely being done here. Things are looking up for you. Now, it's interesting. If you see behind the barn, do you notice that there's storm back there? There's a storm behind him. That's no sun. Those are stormy clouds. And it actually shows somewhat of a, it's not rain on here, but it's definitely a storm. Now pay attention. You see that fox? Okay. I told you. Y'all got people in y'all energy that's pretending to be something that they're not. They're watching your every move, and it's nothing to be fearful over. Like, you most likely you already know who it is because you got the high priestess coming out here. Okay. But no need to fear, because things are going to start looking up for you. It's all planetary. All the things that you've experienced is just going to, like I said, there's this healing element, this whole healing element that's about to happen for you. And things are going to start looking up with money, especially with money. Oh my God. If you've been having money issues, because remember, this reading is not specifically saying what it is that have taken you out, basically. Remember, part of the Six of Swords with the people on land could have been your own thoughts, could have been your problems that you were having. You're like, man, I'm trying to escape. I'm trying to escape from my own issues. Look at what's going on with me. I have no peace, right? It could be your problems. It didn't have to be people. And so, like I said before, things are looking up. Now money is starting to get better. Now you can actually, like I said before, now you can surrender and let go and feel at ease, feel more peaceful in your situations, especially whatever it is that has been problematic for you. I love it. Things are definitely looking up. This is for Sagittarius. Ooh. Ace of Swords. You've been fighting somebody. You've been trying to get out of something. I could tell you that. Sometimes this is dealing with court. Ooh, you are standing on their necks, baby. Look at this. They are down for the count. You are standing. This is victory energy, because it come right before it was the Ace of Swords. Whoever, whatever it is that have been trying to get you down, and I'm saying whatever it is, even situations, you will triumph over that. Ace of Swords talks about victory, it's clarity, it's mental agility. Now you can think. Now you have the ideas. Now you know how to move forward. Look at this. Damn. Both cards. This is like when you beat the person up in the game. What is that? Street Fighter and all those other ones where you're standing over the body. What was that movie where it's like, you want to see a dead body? This is y'all right here. Okay. Y'all done just straight took them down. But again, this could be situations. This does not have to be an actual person. But I definitely see you know, no one is defeating you here. The Nine of Swords talks about stress. And this is why I say all of this could be happening in your own thoughts, in your own mind, what you are able to achieve and what you feel like you cannot achieve. This is the reason why State of Course is actually here. You get what I'm saying? This is why. State of Course is like, I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. Right? And so they're like, yes, you can. I want to actually show you through these cards that you're going to have victory over this. And it did show you that. This is why it says, however challenging this may feel, be assured that there is a way forward for you. Okay. And again, it's going to be different for everybody. But the aftermath came out. Now that you guys are able to get out of the situation, you can have the peace. Now you can rest. Now you can take care of yourself. Now you can do the self-care. We're going to go ahead. Let's get into this reading. Let's see what's happening here. This is for Sagittarius. This is for Sagittarius. Oh, you were, a lot of y'all were dealing with a player. That's why y'all tired. That's a fact. A lot of empty promises. Got you stressed the hell out. I do see a lot of sex. That I do see. That I do see. You were dealing with somebody that was selfish as hell. They were only concerned about themselves. That is a fact. There is someone who is spreading lies about you, though. I don't know who that could be. Now, I can't say that this is an actual partner who's doing this, but I do see that there's someone who is jealous of you. Ooh, I want to show you how I feel. Oh, yeah. Didn't I tell y'all ideas earlier? Didn't I say that? Mental agility and ideas and clarity. Here's a light bulb moment. You know which way to go. You see how the arrows are there? You know which way to go. You know what to do now. Especially if you're dealing with someone who's not monogamous. You're dealing with someone who's playing games. I do see a traveling thing. I keep seeing that. I keep seeing something dealing with somebody traveling. And the thing is, a lot of you guys have this, especially with money. You guys have been traumatized with money. Something has seriously traumatized you with your finances. You've been broke as a joke. And the fear of not having has caused some of you to do some of the weirdest things, or you're dealing with someone who that has occurred, meaning you're dealing with someone who refused to be broke and they will do anything and everything in order to keep themselves out of that situation. Okay. I also feel that some of you guys are dealing with someone here that is broken by their parents. Oh my God. Some of you are dealing with someone who's famous, because this could be a show, right? She's putting on a show. And it says, you know, this person has groupies. Someone is acting as a groupie. Someone is acting as a fan. Okay. But there is definitely multiple partners all up in this read. I can tell you that. This is for Sagittarius. Some of you guys are going to have to stop drinking coffee. And start, I would say stop drinking coffee, because some of you guys are suffering from some fibroid issues and high blood pressure. Because part of this, all this restoring is also your physical body, by the way. I don't know why I didn't think about it until I just saw this card. It has this card does not say anything like that, but I can see it in the tarot cards. You guys are not getting enough sleep. I love the fact that, you know, some of you are going to be bossing up as far as your actual business or money, getting more in control of your money. This is why I said things are looking up with that Two of Pentacles. Totally see that. You've been dealing with somebody who you can never satisfy. You've been trying your best, trying to satisfy a person who is just not in their wheelhouse. This is just not going to happen with them. There is this emptiness that I see within this person that they need to fix. You are not going to be able to fix this person by being nice to them. And a lot of you guys, this is what has been happening. Okay. I do see you moving forward in dating. I love that. A lot of talking with somebody. Love that. Remember in the beginning of the read, I said that there's going to be someone who shows concern, and I see it. You feel you like you can open up now. Now you feel like you can express yourself, because there's something about this person energy that feels very healing. Love it. Okay. That is what I'm saying. But yeah, you got to move away from some, you know, people who have been taken away from you. Let's go ahead. Let's get your last few cards here. Yeah, I definitely see a road to recovery. I don't know what that means, though. I don't know what that means. This is for Sagittarius. Oh my God, damn, y'all. And you want to know what's so funny about that person? you can look them straight in the face and be like, I have a picture of you with that chick, with that dude. You literally have the picture and you're showing them the picture and they'll look you dead in your face and be like, that is not me. They got a tattoo on their ass and everything. Okay. The same car, everything. They're like, that ain't me. They look you dead in the face. This is, I feel like some of you guys have experience with this type of mentality that can be somewhat abusive, right? Because the gaslighting has been extreme. Now, sometimes that happens even with your family. Okay. This is why it is saying healing. Here we go again with another deck telling you the exact same thing. A lot of y'all have been in situations that have completely effed you up. Completely. And it says you need to start reevaluating what's best for you. You need to start evaluating what's best for you. Because the person that you were dealing with didn't open up. They didn't want to open up. And no matter how much you tried, they were like a closed book because of their own traumas and issues. And you were trying to be their therapist. Now you got to go to a therapist. You didn't know which way you were, what was going on. Maybe the sex was good. Because I said that earlier about sex. You know, I don't know. You know, some things just don't sway me. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I'm just saying that there's just some things that are just not worth it. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that all Sagittarius are persuaded by that either. Passion does not have to always be sexual. It is something about their energy, their aggressiveness in a good way. I mean, I'm talking about just the way that they're coming towards you, that fire. You love it. You like the cockiness sometimes. You like the confidence. You like that. Be careful because this person can end up putting a baby in you. Lord have mercy. That's probably why some of y'all are resting, dealing with a runner. Be careful and not get caught up with this mofo who's nonchalant, don't give a damn. This is a player all up in this reading. And some of you divine masculines, you keep, I don't want y'all to think that this is only that this is a divine masculine thing. Divine feminines do the same thing. They get up with someone who cares for them and love them and all this other stuff, and they can just give a damn about the person. So I'm just saying, be careful about that, because this is the type of person that would ignore you on purpose. And you want to be loved on. This is the reason why healing is showing up so much in your reading, because this is what you have not been getting. Because before, they were looking at you crying and they didn't say, baby, are you okay? That's what I saw with that Nine of Swords. I couldn't really figure out what I saw with this. I knew this was you, but I saw somebody else first. But that's what I see. This is the type of person that will literally watch you in pain. And I'm not saying that, but I'm saying you guys get what I'm saying. There was a lack of care, especially if you piss them off too much. That's kind of what I'm seeing with that Nine of Swords. It was a little rough, okay? Because remember, we started off with the Six of Swords with a group of people on the sea. On land, and the other person crouched down over the log, okay? You need to get peace from this person who has been doing that to you. It has been war. Someone who has been trying to bully you or overpower you in some kind of way. This is what you're needing rest from. And even if it's your own mind, that's what I see. Pregnancy does not always have to be actual pregnancy. Remember, we said that you're bossing up. This is fertility. This means growth. This means abundance. That's why I said things are what? Looking up. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here for you. But you got to get rid of this mofo. Lord have mercy. Because, geez. And a lot of y'all already know who I'm talking about. And you won't admit it because you're just not ready to walk away from that person yet. You will. You definitely will. But this is what I have for you here, Sag. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. Again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe. If you're interested in a personal reading, all the information is down below in the description box. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you back here again soon. Bye, guys.